Okay, good now. I believe we're all set up here. Let me see. Turn this. Let me open. There we are. There we are. We are set and stoned. Set in stone. How we doing? How we doing, good nowsers? A woo woo woo. Ric Flair. Rickolas Flair. Ric Flair. Good now to the buoyant bong. The buoyant bonji. Oh, I accidentally closed and opened another one of Rooney. Camera, she be loading. Turn up Tuesdays, turned up. We got the Rooney worlds going up on a Tuesday, innit? We've got your girl in the butt and she's gooning. Something like that. Good now, Yamis. Good now, Tannis. How you doing? How are we doing? Good now. Mr. Tanner from High Shula. Good nowy wowie. Good nowy wowie to the High Cali. I just made a mess in my trowie. How we doing, High Caliber? Mr. Jakis. The JCAs. Good evening, Yamis. Good evening, Weebatory. Ubitory. Obituary. Good now, good now. How do? How we doing? I will. I'm gonna come. Oh, you know what? I have to open this.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
All right, that's working. I can enable camera. There we are. Dude, it's freezing. It's freezing. Put my phone away from me. I'm friggin' freezing. I have to wear long sleeve shirts already. I hate it. I hate it. It's either 180 degrees or fucking 40. We're gonna start off with like 1 hour of fishing. Let me not mess this up. I literally have to warm up my hands. They're freezing. Gross. Good TY. Glad we're having a good nowsers. I've always preferred the cold. Can tolerate it better than the heat. Oh, lucky you. Lucky you. I literally joke with my family when the winters come around. I'm like, yep, I'm not making it through this winter. I'm getting old. I can't do it. My diabetes acting up. My arthritis. Yeah, I literally can't, like, power to you. I just can't stand the heat, the cold for some reason. I love the heat. I can, well, not when I had my hair. When I'm bald, I can just like go marinate out in the sun. Give me the burb. I'm struggling with Draken. I'm his pin cushion. Aw. I see Draken is a mother effer. It's unfortunately it's like much of the same. It's like you have to know the mechanics somewhat to an extent, bring a lot of brews, and then you can make the combo eats. Like bring a combo eat in case you get incredibly low. But I'd say don't, like, I guess also your stats probably depend on it. But like, I'd basically be like brewing myself down. Just make sure you keep attacking. Keep attacking. Keep attacking. Pray mage when that phase switch comes. And then in the end, you get to suck him off. He doesn't suck you off, actually. I mean, if I had to choose. What?
Gay.
Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm sorry, father. I'm sorry, innit? Good now to the Captain Jack Farrell. How do? Good now. Something like that. Yep, it's 2:40 a.m. right now. Gonna be here for a few hours. That's unfortunately the circumstance, the hand that I'm dealt. I realistically, as much as I would like to just to live on the internet and just stream always, I have to have more sporadic, random. Like smaller streams, if that makes sense. Kind of like an old person, right? When you're young and, I don't know, I guess up into the age of 60, you can do these straight through streams. But an old person, when they go pee, they stop, they take breaks. It's like a dehydrated one, stuff like that. 1:40 a.m. where I'm at. Yes, yes, out there in them cornfields. Is this real life? Is this real life? Never has been. Never will be. Portal. Give me the portal. Got him. I have come to react to the gooning. You heard him, ladies and gentlemen. He has come. Good now, Mr. Tyler Walker 804. Good in the morning to you. How we doing? How we doing? And participate in the reacting of gooning. Yes, reactception. I know why these people do all of this reaction stuff, because it quite literally is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, if you get a bunch of views just like slopping, why would you work hard? You just slop. Why have talent? Why? Yeah. Oh, that's a butt shaking. I see. I see. Real life isn't all that real. Yep, who even needs real life? That shit's lame and for losers, I think. Yeah. The plan, an hour of this, and then probably an hour of, like, Nightmare. Maybe one raid, and then only a couple of Nightmare. I only have about 2 hours or so of beating off the bush or something like that. However that saying goes. But something isn't good. I have to, like, hook up a heater already. This is a friggin' nightmare. I have to have a heater and an AC going. This is the nightmare. I mean, cool schedule. Yeah, this is kind of the thing. This is what we do over here. I feel like this is the best way. Unfortunately, I just like jork off instead of doing like the second one. But this is like how I can stream a long time if I do a few hours at a random point and then another few hours at another random point. And then maybe on the weekend, I can do like a long one. I'll have an uninterrupted time. Oh, we had to crack my back. Everything you think you know is a lie, fabricated by the powers that be to keep you ignorant of our divine origin. What? We are gods, sleepwalking in the devil's dream. What? Well, this god is fucking tired. How about that? I'm Eepy. God needs a fucking a BLT now. Something like that. I kid, I like this stuff. Yes, I kid. Oh, good old Rooney never led me astray. Yeah. Those are literally the lyrics to the song. Rat jam, jat ram. Yes. I keep seeing more of these GTA 6 leaks, and honestly, they're hitting like crack. I feel like Cartman, where I need to like freeze my body so I can wake up on November 19th. I've never been so hyped for a release of something. Honestly, fuck the raid. Fuck the raid. I'd give a shit about that. Yep. The Wade. Feels dank, man. Everyone prepare your danks. It's schmocking time. What time is it? It's all right. Oh my God, it's already been 15 minutes. Actually, first few minutes don't count because we have that setup time. It's probably been 10 minutes of fishing, not even. Dance, dance. Yeah. I should see these, what's it called? Dance, dance. I should really also change this YouTube thumbnail. I've been putting the combat achievement grinder thing on, and I haven't tried to do that in like 8 months legitimately. I'm lazy. Watched the video of Sardako reacting to you. What a clown. Yes, good now, Priest Slayer. Good now. How you doing? It's Priest's lair. He's doing sex with the priests. What? Jam, 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 jam. The flat armor thing was hella funny. Honestly, the whole, like, 99% of the video was a bit. That was the one time I was being serious, where I was like, what? There's no fucking way this is happening. There's no way this is happening. I actually felt offended. I'm like, you're gonna re-upload my video, and you basically didn't pay attention to it at all. That's truly... Otherwise, it was mostly all a bit. But yeah, like, holy shit. Good now, Yamis. Sardako said cooking so much in that vid for good takes. Then gave takes like Avernic armor. Yes. I would have done this, like, thing earlier. I would have reacted to it earlier, but I was like, I don't know how to find it. I don't know how to nothing. Then the one dude DM'd me on Discord. He was like, literally type in the title of your video and scroll down, and it's right there. It's like he re-uploaded it straight up. And I was like, oh, fuck, what? Because initially he sent me it like time-stamped in the live stream. And I was like, I don't know. It's not coming up and I'm not seeing it. And he's like, no, it's still there. I was like, oh. But I think it's kind of better because we kind of called the Mega Rare to an extent, but we outright called the dual-wielding crossbows. Yes, good now to the Yin Dwagon. And I was geeking the fuck out when I typed in, I guess, I don't know how the timing of that works, but it's like my video and then there was a Behemoth video. We had the same fucking title. Like, literally the same fucking title. Like, at the same time. It said, like, 6 months ago. But as you scroll, or as I scrolled over the thing, it shows, like, Prison Joe. And it's like, now they hate that guy, allegedly, or something like that. It's funny how that stuff turns out. Hiya. Good now, Andy Games, old Shula. How you doing? How we doing? Yeah. Contrary to popular belief, which is cock and popular belief turned into one word. Unlike a lot of these people, like, it's hard to stream and play the game. Like, you're basically doing suck at both. That's why, like, No Monkey and Odablock, their power levels are fucking insane because they stream and they're so good at what they do. It's like, I don't know, I had 10 years at least of playing Rooney, so I kind of have somewhat of a grasp of the game. Oh. Saw the Sardako thing. Funny AF. Hey, thank you. Literally, like, top 1 easiest video I've ever made. I hate React stuff so much. I think I'm going to let it sit on there for like a week or so and then private it. But I'm going to message this YouTube AI thing, which I haven't messaged in like 9 years, and I'm going to see if it'll have like a negative effect privating a video. But we'll see. Oh, I just ate from the ice cream container without a spoon, and now I look like what? Now I look like I blew Frosty the Snowman. Aha! That's living. That's fucking living. Dance the dance of life with us. Fist the ice cream. Yes. 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 Nice time for a public appearance, Jack. Christ. Where do you think ice cream comes from? The ice cream lady? Where else would it come from? Naturally, it comes from the good old ice cream lady. She's a good old honorable woman. A woman. Lol, it's a nasty job, but someone has to do it. That's what they're calling it, nasty jobs? Not a cream job or something like that? Oh. Do you think it will negatively affect the algo? What exactly? I only did this video because I was still learning and testing the waters and stuff like that. Because I only plan to have like one account that I upload on the one channel on, and so far what I'm seeing is I think it will benefit me to leave it up for a week maximum and then private it. That's what I think. Because, and unfortunately, what I'm thinking, what I see is I needed to like upload it around the time he uploaded a thing. So when people are like, just in general, when people are searching the name, it's nothing personal to him. He's not as big as like Asmongold. Not many people are. I thought it is good for it, to be honest. The Sardakovid, yes, yes. What I'm starting to think is, because like I'm still learning at a lot of this stuff, so I think it might be that it might have been best to mention it and have it as like a small bit in a greater video instead of dedicating an entire video to it, if that makes sense. Big Yam, grats in getting a Sardako reaction vid made. Yes, reacception. Yamception. I reacted to a reaction of myself. Fly. But makes sense. I don't know much about YouTube. Same. Still learning. My whole premise with doing all of this stuff is just do it and fail and then learn from the failures. If I keep sitting around trying to like pinpoint accuracy, make everything perfect, I'll just never do anything. Meanwhile, everyone else is participating in the orgy, and I'm not sitting in the cuck chair while these fucking flaccid limpers are sitting around in the orgy. It's time for me to throb my way in. Yeah. I didn't realize people made videos of themselves reacting to someone else's video. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Keck, so I was geeking out a bit because you were reacting more so to yourself than anything. That's my biggest problem is I'm like, damn, I'm fucking cooking. I'm fucking hilarious. Yeah. Honestly, dude, for like the longest time, I forgot that I even put the dual wielding crossbows in the video. It took like Mr. Tanner, who's like lurks in the thing. He was like, yo, dude, you called this. I was like, what? That's why, like, a week or two ago, I was basically saying, dude, I don't fucking know anything I say in any of these videos. I know that I say twisted boner. I know that I say good now and happy scaping. Otherwise, everything in one hole, out the other. It's hard to like play and focus and like be multi-fapping, multitasking. Would you react again if he reacted again? Probably, maybe, to test the waters, but I doubt he'll react to it because now it's such a long video and it gets to a point. That's the problem, is that like when you make the video, think of it like a fight. When you make your first video, you're throwing your punch, but they're like slipping and countering and then just like hitting you with an uppercut. So it's like they have the advantage reacting. You can't really counter a counterattack. It's much harder. But if I successfully counter a counterattack, it's going to be basically impossible for him to counter the counterattack. Lean over the counter, bend them over, spread them, something like that. What is this? Cox again. Again! Holy schlit tits, pissin' tits. We've got a new subscription from Mr. Oppie. Holy shit. How did I miss that completely? We're sorry. You know what that means. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you very much. Because Mr. Oppie, they've been subscribed for 5 months? Christ in the heavens. They've subscribed for 5 months. That is an official Yamis mating call. Everyone be on the lookout. The lookout. Be on the cock out. Take them out. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Hope all is well out there in Vinland. That's right, I remember. I'm the parasocial one. Me. Ah, I see counterception. Yes, counterception. Yeah, interception. Late night Yamis for the B3B. Yeah, the Beeb. Back 3 backle. Good now, iced fat. Cox out. Yeah, that's right, everyone. Cox out. Cox is out. Toas are in. Oh my God, could you imagine how dirty of a slut that is? Cox out and you're putting the Toa in? Gross. Gross. These sluts will do anything nowadays. Good now, Yamis. Good now to the iced fat. Iced party hat. I need to update this activity feed thing. Because it just said, like, you got an activity thing, check it out. I had to open Twitch to see that. I'm Cox out with my Cox out, something like that. Got back-to-back purples today at TOA. No shadow, though. Oh, my God. Surely it was a light bearer into a ward. Just kidding. What you get? How'd it go? Oh, guess what? Guess what? What? Oh, what in the butt? Good now, peen pills. Good now, penile. It's penile pillis is actually the government name, but going by peen pills is what the homies refer to it as. Good now, how you doing? He says, fuck you, Automod, you suck. Lol. In a world full of gawk, be a keenus. Not sure if you people are chronically on Twitter like I am, unfortunately. Ella Dennis's ward into Fang. Ah, that's going to be the new meta at the new raid. People don't understand. You're going to equip that shield and use the Fang in the main hand. Is the Fang still like poverty price? My God, it is. Automod is terrible at its job. It fucking is. I wonder if Automod would be... What? Would be better or worse if it was Chinese. Better. It would be better or worse. I refuse to believe any fake news about China. Better, better. See? Even you said better. Even you believe it would be better if it was Chinese. Got him. Nailed it. Apparently they're bringing in a bunch of these cows from Argentina that have like some cancer chemical with them or something. They're not, they're bringing a bunch of cows with cancer chemicals. Could you imagine just like a bunch of fat BBW bitches? It's the ground beef or steaks and stuff like that. And China was like, fuck no, we're not bringing this on our people. Good now. China #1. Good now, long pig. Good now. How you doing? Remember the days of China #1? Everyone was playing PUBG and there were many a days I'd be chanting China #1. And I had a friend who would be like genuinely offended. Like literally like Automod, what race do you be? 100-yard dash. #1 at lies, cheap garbage, and propaganda. America. Something like that. Earlier, I was watching Chinese street vendors. And all I could think is, I want to eat that. Taiwan #1. That's right. Taiwan #1. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know some geopolitical understanding of what's Taiwan and China. The winner is whoever has the most beautiful women. That's who I side with. Tightest minge. All right, counterpoint. Tightest minge may have overtaken most beautiful. Actually, what if she looks like the most ugly chopped bitch ever, but she's got tightest minge? I don't know. Would you rather gaping gash but sexy bitch? Or tightest minge but tightest minge butt? Oh, they're controlling the social media with bots. Social engineering the masses. Social engineering them asses. Yeah. Dead internet theory isn't a theory anymore. Yeah, I definitely... It could also be, like me personally, if it's like, if I get 3 likes, I'm like, that's a successful day on Twitter, let me tell you. And then I see everyone else, and I'm like, I don't believe you're getting 1.7k likes on a burping video. I could be wrong, however, I don't think I am. That's the best way to think, always. I got the Spectral Shield for basically free, 19 mil. It's going to be useful in Raids 4. I think you're onto something. A 19 mil is wildly free. If it's useful at the raid, the price difference increase is going to be just fucking insane. 19 mil will pay for itself in a week's worth of runs easily, even if it's only used in one room. To me, I think it makes a lot of sense that, right, the Dragonfire shield, these one-handed shields have to be useful until the new Rondache is used. Like, the Rondache has to be used in the raid somewhere, even if it's for a small, like, 2-minute phase. So surely There's got to be one shield. Nodders, Taiwan is its own country, regardless of what Chinese officials will let you say. Christ. I don't think they have bad-looking or fat Asians. You know what? That's fair. We went to school, high school, and we had one person that was from South Korea. And, you know, in the first, like, day of school, you have, like, the homeroom stuff, and the teacher would be like, hey, all right, we're going to stand up. We're going to say our name, say something about us. And the Korean kid, he was like, hey, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm from Korea. And then me and my friends, we had the next class together, and he was in the class as well. And one of my friends, like, leaned over. He's like, hey, which Korea are you from? He's like, the only one that would let me out. And we were like, what? What a wild answer to say to people who have, like, no understanding of the world at all. Lol, fuck you, Automat. Rip, I was complimenting a continent and they removed it. Yeah, you can't say that Asians are beautiful over here. Kick isn't really a fan of them. We love Asians over here of all kinds. Indians, all kinds. The women. The women. Keck, pain. Automat does that all the time to me? Exactly. He said, just watch. And I see it. I see it flagged. It's letting me see it this time, though. He says, Japanese people are thin and healthy. I literally see that is flagged. That's wild. Said, see. Thin and healthy. They're like, no, they are fat and unhealthy. Get with the program. I actually prefer the fat ones. Oh, no. You can't even prefer any of them, apparently. Says, listen. We love all beautiful women. Absolutely. What's the most beautiful thing a woman can do? My lawyer's in my ear, freaking the fuck out. He's like, I've heard you say this. Shut the fuck up. Don't say it. Unironically, that's the answer. Shutting the fuck up. Shutting the fuck up is the most beautiful trait for women. So maybe my lawyer should quit being bigoted and trying to turn me into a woman. We aren't allowed to talk. He gets it. India is its own planet. India is Vampirium. Is that what you're saying? What about the men? T.Y. Yamis? Not sexually, but I do love them. I do love them. I do love them. No, we love everyone. All Asians. I do have one, like, legitimate schizo friend who's like a kook. Is that the perfect way to call it? He's like so anti-China for some reason. And he's like, no, it's we're like, yeah, talk to the Japanese about the Chinese and talk to the Koreans about the Japanese and talk to the... And I'm like, guy, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You're not any of these people. There's no reason for you to be this so schizo about them. What? It doesn't make sense. And there is an invasion. We're invading Vampirium. Here's how I identify people I hate. Do you play RuneScape? Yes? Okay, I hate you. Oh, kidding. That should basically be the grounds for, like, you're unhateable. Florida, too. Florida is an ecological enigma. You can't say that word. With 2 suns and free-roaming dinosaurs. Good God, God have mercy. There are actually, honestly, there are free roaming dinosaurs. That's what the fucking the gators are. Good call. Honestly, you might actually be cooking. You might have to. I might have to reconsider my stance on the international situation. Something. Draken is on his period. Said Rady Boys even. I did make an apology video. Maybe I could pull it up and we could watch it. It's like where I make my apology video for the future and I just go through all the lines and I'm like, hey, look, she said she was 55. I had no idea she was 48. It's like stuff like that. I'm like, look, I'll admit I was confused. She said she was a lady. As soon as she said that, I turned my brain off. I didn't hear that she said she was a lady boy. What up, yams? Good luck on the golden tench. Good now, Pepe. Good now, Pepe. Pee Le Pew. How do? Good now. You just got to keep brute force and Draken. What's that word for brute force? When you have to, like, do it against his will? Something like that. Wow. Oh. What? Suck a fat, bloated whale corpse rotting in the sun automod. Well, whatever it was, it didn't even come through on mine because I don't know, unless I read it. I was going to open it, but I'm mega lagged. I never met person IRL outside that said I played RuneScape and I was Iron Man. Is it a coincidence? Holy shit. Good now, binary. Fucking award this man with the Declaration of Independence. Don't even let him have to steal it. Just give it to him. Hello, Donald Trump? We've got a new president here. Honestly, yeah. But also, I can't say I've like come across anyone IRL that is familiar with RuneScape. One of my friends was playing this like real-time strategy game when we were in college. He was just like on his PC. I forget what the game was, but everyone would be like, "Is that RuneScape?" And I'd be like, "What are we doing here? What is going on here? Do you play and you're trying to pretend like you don't know? Or do you know? Do you not know? There's no correct answer here. I'm pissed off already." That's what it was like. I need proof. Go make me a sandwich. What? Do we think that the Karis should work against scorpions? The Karis, the TOA weapon? I do. I think it should work on big bugs. If it can slip itself into the bug's exoskeleton, then all enemies with exoskeletons should be scared. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, that would completely... Actually, why do people run around the Scorpia thing in the wilderness? Would that completely, like, fix having to, like, risk a bunch of shit at that boss? Actually, I'm pretty sure I saw a guide forever ago that was like, no risk. There's no risk here. You use entangle sacks or something. Sussy Keckers. I just came up with that on the spot. Well done, sir. Well done, sir. Ooh. They said I wouldn't make it out alive. I remember during college, I would see at least 3 laptops having OSRS turned on instead of writing down notes. That's wild. That's wild. Maybe I was like out of the loop and like League of Legends and Super Smash Brothers were the big main things. and there was like a it was like cafe, blah 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 blah. It was a buffet in the school, and the Super Smash Brother Melee players, Jesus, and the Super Smash Brother Melee players, they would set up the little mini CRTs in the buffet because there'd be outlets, and they would stay in there all day because like you could use the swipes, like the meal plan swipes. So they would use one swipe and they would bring all their stuff and they would just camp out there all day. Everyone else would be like in the commons area and stuff like that. They'd be like, why would we leave the cafeteria? We can play the games in here. We get all of the meals we want. I was like, that's kind of dope. And then it turned out like half of them didn't even go to the school. And they like started to shut that shit down. Bugbane. Holy shit. Good now, Jake Scott. How you doing? How we doing? Bugbane makes a lot of sense. Surely they'd call it something else. No, Bugbane probably is it. I think that's it, actually. I wonder what Automod thinks about this one. The best electronics come from Taiwan and Japan. Nodders. Looks like that one slipped through the cracks. Tonight's the night for a harmonized orb drop from Fosani's Nightmare. Well, say less. No, I'm just kidding. Like, looks like I'm getting off. How nice would that be? This is my schizo theory. Harmonized. Oh, it's the harmonized. If you get the harmonized orb, trade it for 10 volatile orbs. New Ali G show or movie? Is that real? Smash Bros with boys sounds like good time. League of Legends, on the other hand, Smash Bros with boys. What's going on there, Your Honor? The Super Smash Bros stuff used to be so cool, and then it just got so try-hard, and like... The League of Legends people would hook up their stuff to like projectors, and they would project it on the wall in the commons. Nodders, it's true. I have electronics made in Japan from the 70s. Still good as new. Poggers. Good now, friend. BB baby. Bugbane, baby. That's fucking right. Would help with the Caliphite Queen grind, too. I guess, yeah, then they added other weapons besides that Keris itself. I mean, the Keris... That one, is it the blue one that does it? The blue one is super good against something? Something like that. I'm confused. These headphones I found dumpster diving have outlasted every modern pair I've ever bought. You got some real testicular fortitude, because I don't think I'm putting anything on my body that I find in a dumpster. Nothing's going on my body or in my body. Hold up, wait a minute. I don't think anything's ever going in my body. Maybe the mouth hole. Regardless, from a dumpster, nothing's going in the mouth hole from a dumpster. $1970s realistic Nova 40 headphones are solid AF. I've got $7 Walmarts. I've got the Samuel Waltons. Walden? Walton. Walter? Something. This is actually a good stream. Your mic kind of circs, though. Well, you fucking go ahead. Send me the 500 directly to my Cash App, and I will go get that. The Shure, S-H-U-R-E, that podcast mic. Good now, 2 as if it 3 DF. Yeah, Rio looks wild. This is actually a new mic I got, so that's kind of disrespectful, sir. I used to use that mic and I'd put the sock on it with the pop filter. This is an upgraded version of my previous mic, mostly because this mic activates from the top. I do have a bunch of filters on it as well. So like you're supposed to speak into the top of this. The other mic I had was like for guitar playing or something like that. And it had to be like this, and you had to speak into the front of it only. And it would obstruct so much of my screen that it was really hard for me to like see the women playing with their holes. Armor would be dope AF. Oh my god. Why not? Why not? The Banes are something that I think are great for the longevity of the development of the game. I've actually eaten canned food from a dumpster. Oh god. Actually, that might be some... I can see that. That might be the thing. You might have found the exception to the rule. I would eat a can of tuna from a dumpster. But not chicken. Bugbane armor, flat armor for bugs. Charge it with chitin. Or whatever. Chitin. You chitin it. That makes sense. I see the vision. I'm seeing the vision. The visions. I followed off one of your videos and you're the only one live during Schizo Hours. Welcome. Dance the dance of life with us. Dance the dance of life with us. These other people, they used to have like... They used to be relatable. Now, every move they make is coordinated as a business decision. RuneScape is a business decision for them. Most of the big streamers, they don't like RuneScape. They like the shekel bucks it generates for them. People, they just fail to make that distinction. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy myself a good shekel buck or million of them. If I had one. Nodders, food is free if you know where to look. I can't play Smash Bros with others. I would just be learning, having fun, doing power attacks, while the other dude is breakdancing under the stage waiting to throw me. Yeah, it gets to a point. One of my friends, he's like super tryhard or was super tryhard at it. And I'd be like, no, dude, you don't understand. Those are party games. Like Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee is a party game. When you try hard at the party game, when we're all sitting around, everyone's drunk, and you're like, actually, at frame input 7, I get invincibility frames, allowing me to pre-accurately dodge the attack, allowing me to do a shin glance against your attack, pivoting you. It's like, all right, guy. Everyone is now leaving the room, and no one wants to look at you. Meanwhile, we'll play Counter-Strike, and I'll be like, nah, I don't like it. I'm like, Counter-Strike is the competitive game. This is the game you're supposed to try hard at. He's like, nah, it's just not a good game. Like, what the fuck is happening? I won't do that, but I have a blue Yeti if you want it. Sure. All right. You meet me downtown, 42nd Street, 42nd Avenue. You meet me in the city, New York. I'm from New York. I will collect your blue Yeti in person. I have a Fifine K678, something like that. I don't know what it's called. The Fifine. Fifine. Mike sounds fine. Thank you. Thank you. Dragonbane flat armor, +3 against dragons. Some prayer bonus, and a light blue tint, because you need frost dragon bones or superior, and then can dump your anti-fire pots in them. Into the gear? That'd be fucking wild. Oh my god, charge. Does any gear? I guess gear does require charges in a weird way. We have boots that require a charge and the ring. Oh my god. But that's the answer to permanent power creep, is actually side grades that have niche use case scenarios. And then the raids should get the dedicated power creep things. So hopefully they learn from that. Yama should not have a best in slot thing. It should have a niche side grade thing. You know, like, it shouldn't just be overall best at slash. It should be NPCs that have breasts. Oath plate is good. You know, something like that. I have a controller sitting on my base too. Could be me. What? Go over why No Monkey sucks again. That was really funny. Honestly, what? The only thing I've ever, like, I think, legitimately criticized and critiqued No Monkey is his guides. Not a fan of the guides. Those are terrible. Most notably, Awakened Brutus, Awakened Cow, not to be confused with my fat bitch of an ex-wife. It's like, how do you make a guide? And you'd be like, all right, this is one of the potential starting things. So you're going to start here. We're going to label this 2. No. Who the fuck starts counting at 2? I've eaten 5-year-old canned food. It's fine. Not like LA Beast, though. Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch. The LA Beast here, that's where I got my inspiration for the cadence behind Have a Good Now. If you hear it, where he goes, have a good day. That's literally the have a good now. That's literally it. Good now is straight out of the Schizo Crockpot, but then, like, the ending, the have a good now, is a homage to the one and only Los Angeles Beaster. Every streamer is a corporate Z-slop. Yes. Yes. The global Zog, they say. The shammer and yammer, the hammer and jammer. Good now, sir. Good now, good sir. Good now, goon now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Pokemon countdown style. If you didn't finish, come back again tomorrow. Good now, Dead String, the Omihan. How you doing? How we doing? Right? Because they will hold value where they work. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. Yeah, I like the niche use cases. And then when raids come out, those will be the, like, the best in slot stuff. Like, it should overtake Bugbane. It should overtake Demon Bane and those weapons. All of them. Like always. Based. That's right. Based on a true story, as a matter of fact. Literally based on a true story. People forget that. Gnome's biggest issue is his inability to remember what it was like to a noob. To be a noob? Yep. Yep. Wow, dude. You're not literally tick perfect at the game? You don't have literally all day, every day to play? Just have literally all day, every day, always to play. How's that sound? Just try that. That'll help. I'm telling you, I've been trying to come up with one of the challenges. I swear to God, if these people did 1 day of my ball crushing factory, they'd be like, fuck no, dude, I'm not playing RuneScape. I'm not. I'm fucking tired. That's what would happen. They'd be like, no, learn a raid? It would take them 12 times as long. They'd be like, I need to hit my gay air. I need homosexual air in my mouth. I need my vape. I'm just like, be a fucking man and smoke the cigarette. Vape. Notter's still good. 5-year-old tuna still good. How you get to aerial fishing? I use my little ring in my house, my fairy ring, DJR. Then I went here and then rowboat to Molk Island, which is here. Molk Island. Bam, 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 bam. I gotta be awake around 10 a.m. to take in scrap metal and go to the food bank. What a life. Take in scrap metal. Is that actually like... That's wild. You be careful. You be safe. You make sure you stay safe out there. The globalists are going to stalk you with an algorithm. No, no. Yep, it's the motion of the algorithm or something like that, they say. The motion of the ocean. Drink the seminal potion. Somewhere like, something like that. Who knows? The niche style weapons will always have value as well. Yes, yes. And then, because there's social anxiety, there's social pressures, right? If, say you have your Demon Bane or whatever, your niche weapon, and it's 10% less good than a scythe. Fairly accessible, 10% less. What happens is, people will be like, you don't have a scythe? Nerd! Nerd! Probably have 2 daddies. 2 daddies. Something like that. Yeah, just add new variants of the Banes and where they work and plate legs would be cool. I'm seeing the vision. That would also be a great way to... I was kind of talking about it in this like Sardaco reaction like thing. It's kind of something I want to address in like a greater, better, bigger video. The reason why... Because people are like, why didn't we get the Crush Armor set if they didn't go through this with the set? The reason why we don't get the Crush Armor set in the new raid is not because we already have a Crush Armor set. It's because it would be paired with the new Crush Mega Rare. In the HLC community, they want a giganto stat stick that's just super duper powered. Like how the T-Bow doesn't need fuck all shit. It needs its charges and it's super fucking good. If you have a best in slot Crush Armor set come into the game, then basically some of the stats that would have been on this new Mega Rare would have had to been like cut off from it and put on the armor set. They can implement the new flat armor mech and make it make sense. Gagek! It's time to sneak into this stream. Aiza, where are you? If you can find scrap metal consistently, it's okay money. Okay money is like... It used to be that you used to be able to be a mailman. Not even a mailman, a paper boy. You would ride the bike and throw the newspaper. Not even a mailman. You could be a paper boy and you could get ahead. You could get ahead in Reagan's America as long as like you had a very fucking low melanin count. But like you could get ahead, okay? Now melanin count doesn't matter. Now you need 3 jobs and to offer a testicle just to remain afloat. Hey, and I'm not saying that that's good or bad. I don't think melanin count should affect if you get ahead or not. I'm just reporting on the situation. Random question. Do you think Gagek will grow a pair of testicular fortitude and introduce hybrid armor, multi-combat style accessories, despite community screaming, "Nar!" on Reddit? Thematic is Gothic. God of balance, after all. I feel like no. I think the problem I have with it, maybe eventually down the line in like 10 years, I think the only things that should be switched should be your headpiece, your chest piece, your leg piece, and then whatever you put in your weapon slots. So your shield and then obviously we have the blessing slot. So like your ammo and blessing. It'd be really fucking weird for someone to be like, no, I'm not super good right now. I need to put on my Michael Jackson gloves. I mean, like, that's doesn't make a fucking bit of sense. But yeah, that's how I feel. The blessing, and then the 3 body pieces, and then this. Changing your cape is kind of cringe, but that's never gonna, like, I feel, change because our melee cape. Could you imagine combining the Inferno with the quiver? Feels dank mad. Vapes aren't really healthier than cigarettes. Otherwise, the tobacco industry would have ensured they didn't get so popular. That makes sense. Big tobacco doesn't want you to smoke big gay or vape big gay or something like that. Still bad for the lungs and addictive to the consumer. Yes. Surely they gotta have a hand in it. Surely. Are you smoking yet? Just taking old rebar from driveways and every few months could be a few hundo. Oh, okay, that's fucking terrible. I would be homeless by the end of, like, the month. Old rebar in driveways. I can't in my life say I've ever seen that. I couldn't imagine waking up early to deliver newspapers. Well, that was the life of a boy. Back when we used to have boys. Now there's a whole sea of theys and thems. They don't want to be paper theys. They don't want to be paper thems. They want to play on the pooter all day and do their fork knife dances on the tuk-tuk. Also sacrifice your soul to the devil by consuming slop. I'm like, I resonate with some slop. I really do. And I think we need a balance of slop. You can't just, like, completely have no slop. But you can't just, like, live in the slop. Something like that. Add a ring slot. We need overpowered blessing for melee. Yep. Looks like they've foregone the blessing for the Pueo. I think a blessing kind of doesn't fit for a raid. I feel like a new end game-ish solo encounter boss would drop the blessing. But now also, it's going to be really hard for them to add more melee bonuses when we've got crazy depth. Before they address any more melee stuff, we got to see how this new mega rare plays out. My parents paid $2K for the first house. Now they're close to $300 to $500K for a cheaper $2,000 in total for a house. Aurora Borealis. Localized entirely right here. Yeah, well, yeah, houses are fucked. I watched your video reacting to that WoW guy. I agree that switching gloves or shoes or even ring is strange. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like, yep, let me get my other pinky ring on. Like, and then the people, like, in his chat and stuff, they're like, there's 10 ring fingers. There's 10 rings. It's like, who have you seen wearing rings on all of their fingers? Very rarely, maybe you'll see that, but those people are probably psychos. I understand a pinky ring. I understand a wedding ring. But I gotta draw the line somewhere. And I draw the line right here. Right here. Right there. Right there. You thought it was breasts. It's a smiley face. Yep, they're looking in two different directions. The eyes, that's what was happening. I just get a cheap camper and then give the state a friend's address so they keep sending me welfare checks. Honestly, no, don't do that. No. You can't scam the state. No. It'd be much worse if you were scamming the federal government entirely as a whole. No. Vaping used to be an underground libertarian hobby. A librarian hobby. That's what they were doing. They were reading books. They were fucking underground drinking and hitting vapes. And then the mainstreamers gated up. I used to use my friend's vape all the fucking time. And he'd just have like bottles and bottles of the juice. And he'd be like, when are you going to get a vape? And I'd be like, why the fuck would I literally ever get a vape? It makes no sense. It costs so much fucking money. And he'd have the ones where you would like add the juice on the top. And like there'd be the cotton and the stuff. He had all these different kinds. And he'd be like, when are you going to get one? You like it? And I was like, no. I like using yours. I see how much upkeep you have to do with it. I see how expensive it is. And I hit it freely over here. I actually get to have a break when I don't have it. It's like, this is the best deal going. Lol, at least that's the plan. I'm still stuck in this house I inherited from my grandfather. Being stuck in a house is some crazy good RNG. There are people that are stuck outside of a house, on the streets, in the cold. So, huge RNG pull, honestly. Huge RNG pull. It's from the tear out of the driveway. So you get a few small rusted pieces of rebar or driveway. So it being almost $300 every 3 months just to get rid of it mainly is nice. Jesus H. There are people living a completely, entirely different life I have no idea about. Doing the Slayer skip method for points because I want KQ Slayer Helm and got a zombies task. 44 Vorkath is around 6 mil. Crazy how much money it is still. That's wild. If you want to go through the zombie task fast, I was put on to game. Here's how you do the zombie task. But I mean, 6 mil is 6 mil. I would probably take the 6 mil. But if you get tired and you hate that, Mauritania. Not here. Here. Zombie chicken, zombie cows. Zombie cocks. And zombie fat bitch ex-wives. You'll be done with that task in 4 game ticks. The only people I see wearing ring in all their fingers are normally holding a sign at the intersection of roads. Fucking literally. When I was down in the South not that long ago, I still am. There's like one famous around the area I am lady who like she just pretends being homeless, and then someone recorded her like getting in her Escalade and leaving for the end of the day, and I was like, whoa, yeah, she's making a killing. It's Neve, the breasts. Good old breasts. Breasts have never led me astray, except for when they're on men. Ugh. And I don't mean fat ones like the ones I have. I mean the ones that get added. That's not an option for me? What? I've used churches before. They said I could. What? I'm all over the place here. We're sorry. I'm having a stroke. So you're torturing yourself by tasting nicotine, then putting yourself into withdrawal. See, common misconception is people think that I'm like them. In fact, I'm superior. I'm Yamis. No, what's crazy is that my friend, he would have all of these different vape juices, and because you add the juice to the thing, he would dilute the fuck out of it. So he would get like the lowest nicotine percentage, and then he would get no nicotine juices. And so he'd do like, here's 1/4 of the hit with the nicotine in it. Here's with it with no nicotine. So it'd be like, here's a mild baby hit. Yep, had to live outside. Good God. Good God. I avoid the Archon grid. What the fuck is that? How we doing, Yamas? Good now, E-Lion. The Elion. Eli on. He's on some 50s. We're doing good. Hope all is well. Good nowsers. How we doing? How we doing? I had a week off by accident and made a Facebook post about doing some small work. Gosh. I basically charge 1,000 an 8-hour day depending on the work. I made $2K in a day in a half painting and trim in a bathroom. Oh my God. That's honestly though, that makes sense. Because like when you hear the numbers of the money you made, pretty dope. But then that requires work. That's the downfall of all of this. It's really easy to say numbers of money. Money in numbers. How do I get that amount of money without work? We're still working on that. Oh my God, just working on it. No, I'm done. I'm out. But that's wild. Huge grats on the big money. Church's chicken. Honestly, respect. I was homeless for a couple years after a house fire. Oh, shit. Hopefully you got out safe and alive and didn't have any smoke inhalation. Hope all is well. Did insurance pay you out and you update and fix the house? I've never been in a house fire, but I did get invited to go. I know these people, and they have like this ski house like type thing, and they were like, yeah, we're going, come with us. And I was gonna go with them, but then I ditched them, and I ditched them in a master class. How? I just went to sleep and just didn't answer the door. I just straight up just like, you know what? I'd rather do literally nothing than go be exhausted by hanging out with you guys. And then their ski house caught on fire. Entire fucking thing burned down. Like, entirely. And to this day, they're, like, terrified of, like, even lighting a stove. And I'm like... Shout out to God. You're a funny lad. You should join my clan. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. I'm in a clan, but I don't interact or do anything, so there's that. I need to do a chambers for the Elite Diary. We should run one. We should run one later this week during your stream. I've never done one. Ooh. Possibly. I'm no help at any of that. Maybe we do a mass Cox. Maybe. Possibly. I'm no good at commitment. Then chipping at 420 TOAs. Surely 420 has rewarded you. Surely. Crashing from place to place with a few boxes of stuff and 3 cats. Aw, babies. Babies. The best place I stayed at was in this one dude's garage. It was a nice garage I lived in for a few months. That's wild. That's wild. How loaded and well off do you have to be for a garage to be that nice that someone else could stay in? Like, how nice is the house then? Like, Crest. Bounce, bounce. Booba. Just got my first purple at 102 KC and finished my first solo 300. What did we get? What did we get? Surely, hopefully, please, for the love of God, don't be a light bearer or a ward. Here's the kicker. I gained 4K mahogany logs, a fox whistle, and 82 to 85 wood cutting within that time. No, God, please go ahead and nerf Mr. Tyler Walker. There's no way that you're supposed to be making IRL shekel bucks while also making in-game OSRS grind gains. Please go ahead and nerf his internet for the time being. Thank you. That's wild. What's the reward from this place do exactly? It's 2 equipable fishing rods. You could also get like this fishing angler outfit, but I already have it. And then it's an equipable backpack. Like you can combine the fish barrel with the fish sack thing and you can wear it on your back. So it's 3 equipable fishing things potentially. And is it worth it? Probably fucking not. I doubt anyone... The time save potential, it literally, in a lifetime, I don't think you'll... It's mostly for my autism. I just want the items. It's going to take me like 50 hours because of how inefficient I am to get it. It will never save me 50 hours once I have the items. The second I got out of the basement, the whole upstairs collapsed. The only thing I commit to are hobbies. That's fair. Good God. Thank God you got out safe. You got out alive. Poggers? Poggers? That's scary. That's scary. I sleep on a mattress on a concrete floor. I have a CRT on a bucket. What is happening here? There's no way that you guys are living like this. This is the community we have formed. Mr. Tyler Walker has like... He's the one who has stolen the success from everyone else. Everyone else is living on a concrete floor and living the life of Oprah before the billions. They'd be like, I have a few pet roaches. Nodders, it wasn't just any garage. It was a shop. Jesus H. Sorry that happened to you, Jack. Indeed. I'm glad you're safe and alive and kicking. Life is a shit. Life is a shit. The Fang. RNG was on your side. No ward. No light bearer. Poggers. I won't say what happened to me unless I get popular. Yes, that's the thing. It's definitely... There's 2 metas to go about. You could do the sympathy grind meta, where like you just come out and you'd be like, please, give me money. Or you wait. And then if you do get popular, then you reveal the story and people will be like, holy shit. This is like the comeback kid. Everything's a business decision. It's all in the past. I survived as I do and replaced most of my stuff since then. Well, it seems like fucking everyone who lives around you is fucking Jeffrey Bezos, not Epstein, with all the money. And they're like, you know what? I don't need this super cool electronic and monitor and stuff. I'm gonna just literally throw it out. I imagine like one of your neighbors is like, yep, Captain Jack Farrow's digging through the trash again. Like, and they like purposefully go shopping and they're like, let's give him a Christmas gift. You just like leave it in the trash for you. I have seen videos of people that like the donut shops throw out the donuts, so then they put like them in a bag in the dumpster. I'd probably eat those donuts out of those bags. The only problem is I probably wouldn't stop. Please, God, don't nerf my internet. It's looking like God has decided to chill out. But you wait. But just you wait. You want to see a pic, lil bro? Oh my God, it's the Gok. Are you in the Discord? You can send it in the Discord. You can make it the most depressing IRL picture in the history of pictures. Hold on. Let me do this. I actually have Discord open for the first time in the history of ever. And then let me do this. Bang, beam, bop, boom, bop, bam. Dickord, as we refer to it. Lol, I was homeless last month. Holy shit, we are all collectively fighting for survival? Trump's America really sounds like a shit show. Just saw that Sardaco did a reaction to your video. Just want to say I was here before the fame. Good now, Magic Vasco. Good now, Magical Vaseline. How we doing? You were, in fact, here before the fame. I remember everyone who has shown up in what order. It's all stored here with the rest of the voices. And just in case the voices overcome, I did make a little note of people. Stolen success is a stretch. Building a business with my own back and hands is tough. Yeah. Yeah, you actually do work. You do legitimate. You actually, like, textbook can make the world better. What I'm doing is I'm trying to glorified robbery time from the people. Hopefully it's entertaining and funny, though. Like a thief in the night. Ooh, you touch my tra-la-la. I'm super happy, way better off now. Poggers. That's how it goes. That's life. You got to deal with bullshit to get good shit. And then once the good shit is there, pinch yourself and enjoy it because bullshit is right around the corner. I've been fumbling around most of my life surviving on dumb luck. You know how many people would kill for dumb luck? That's pretty poggers. But now there are no elderly men and we own the house. That's a dream. I don't know. I'm like a very sociable person with my family. I like them to be around, but I'd like them to not annoy me. Does that make sense? No, Discord is where federal agents gang stalk and psychological wear schizophrenics. No, sir. No, sir, Bob. Psychological wear. What? Trump is losing his mind? Never had one. No, just kidding. I got my first Kraken task, 96. I want to use the bracelet things to kill over 100 for the achievements. Wiki says range armor is better than mage offensive armor. Do you agree? Or is Wiki retarded? That sounds retarded. I don't think I've ever literally ranged the Kraken. I've always maged it. Especially I'd bring like blood barrage spells so you could heal yourself up. Yamis will never forget the day ones. That's right. Never forget the day ones, except for one day when I forget the day ones. Something like that. I better be on that note. That's right. That's right. Yep, we have the what's it called? The blueprints that were sketched up, added in the note. I've got some of the note memorized off the top of my head. I've said it before. I'm the parasocial one. Me is. Yep. I'm seeing a banned message here. Well done. I think I followed from one of your videos, not Sardako. Yeah. Much love. Just saw you online and wanted to show some love. Hey, thank you. We're sorry. I don't know if I got to that very late. Good now. KC'd Wire. Good now to the wire. Case wide wire. That's the pronunciation. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Casey Dwyer. Good now. Is it robbery if they choose to watch you? That would be some serious manipulation. Yes! Welcome to the cult of Yanis, where I rob you, but it's not robbing you because I've convinced you it's not robbing you. Give me your wallet. Something like that. While everyone else is building a business in their backyard, I'm building a small power plant in my backyard. Hey, as long as the government don't come for you and you ain't blowing stuff up. I want to sell cookies here in the next couple of weeks. I need people to buy my cookies. I think I can make a batch of cookies for like $2, and if I could sell them for like 75 each. Gotta figure that out. It's cookie season. Cookie season's right around the corner. Warfare. Schizophrenic, psychological, sexual warfare. So what are you, liberal? You don't seem liberal. He said, what are you, one of them filthy commies? No, I'm a nothing. I'm a literally nothing. I have a perfect track record of being able to say I'm nothing. I was very close. I don't know if I was too young. I've never been convinced to vote. I know for a fact I was too young to vote for Obama. I would have been scammed into voting for Obama. But I might have been old enough to vote for Andrew Yang. That's someone I almost got scammed into it. Otherwise, I hate everyone. Got court soon? Probation is most likely. I mean, honestly, depending on what it is. Yet I'll do a year if I have to. Yet they finally put flock cameras in my city and already caught the people trying to set me up. Christ. Good now, Richley and Smithers. That I can't drive fucking 2 minutes without seeing the flock cameras. Well, we're wishing you the best. Yeah. First, or not first, I guess second, it was flock cameras in the street. First, it was cock cameras in the urinals. That's what they're doing. They take your dick fucking measurements and your dick statistics. Dictistics is actually what they're called. And they sell it to the LGTV community. So be careful when you go, when you go to urinals, there are little cameras on them. Cock cameras. That's how flock cameras came into existence. That's what I thought. I bought the Sang staff like a month ago specifically for this task. I don't know why I would use range gear. I had to ask. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the Giga meta plan. You use that staff. You could also bring, what's it called? Just in case. You can use the fishing explosive to like wake it up immediately. Right? Didn't that happen? Now you can just use one instead of having to attack all of the side ones. I forget exactly, honestly. It's been 9 years. 9/11. Pumpkin spice OSRS themed cookies. Yes. Please. I saw a dude buy candy packs and sell one candy for $2. But you can get caught. Is that illegal? You can't resell candy? Can't fucking do anything in this country. That's Canada. Oh my God, you live inside of Hitler. Did you take the COVID vax? I am quadruple vaxxed. I am quadruple vaxxed. No, I have one vaccination insemination shot. And I've told the story why. And honestly, blame the anti-vaxxers. Blame the anti-vaxxers. The anti-vaxxers. I'll retell the story quickly. We'll give a quick recap as to why I got one. I was going to do nothing, because that's typically what I tend to do. I prefer to just do nothing. They're like, you have to make a dentist appointment. I'm like, I'd rather just not. But I used to go to these events for certain things, which I can't say what the things were for. But there would be two kinds of people there, essentially. Extreme vaxxers and extreme anti-vaxxers. And I was like, I'm just going to maintain doing nothing. And then I got to this point and I was like, you know what? Whoever dies first, I'm going to do the opposite of that. Boom. And one of the most vocal anti-vaxxers, they're like, yeah, no, dude, Jim's dead. Like, he's fucking dead. I was like, oh, well, looks like that's going to go. Looks like that's how it's going to go. And then one of my friends was like, yeah, he probably got the vaccine in secret. I was geeking the fuck out. I'm like, there's no fucking logic or reasoning with any of you. Y'all vote? Yeah, fucking. I can tell you the exact day women. I can tell you the exact day voting stopped mattering. Ooh, sexual. Yes, sexual warfare. Good now, Baxter Beat. Baxter Beats. Beat 5. How you doing? I realistically, I don't give a shit if you got it or didn't get it. Never have, never will. So the day voting stopped mattering, in America specifically. Alexa, when did women get the right to vote? Something like that. When PNM time, the harmonized orb drop is calling for you. I think, oh shit, it's been more than, oh my God, it's been almost 2 hours. Probably, I'll go to like 55 pearls, and then I will head there. You're funny as hell, but you owe me so much GPT with your financial advice. Actually, maybe I unlisted those or privated the old ones where I said, I am the Jimothy Kramer of old school RuneScape. Whatever I say, just do the exact opposite. Oh no, what did you lose out on? Bro, you could sell a box of 6 cookies, homemade, for $6 to $10 a box. You need to make sure they are packaged well. People pay for the package, not the cookies. The experience scales the goods, sells the goods, sales the goods. Okay. Well, I'm going to take that advice to heart as someone who is on the business side of the world. I guess that makes sense. Okay. He said, yeah, you want to sell cookies. Fuck if they're even good or bad or not. Who gives a shit about that? Does that make sense? I walked in front of cameras in my bulletproof clothes and put both hands in the air and was doing, bring it on. First 8 cameras were placed and they ran out and shot at me and called police blaming. Jesus H. You live in Iraq? The hell is that? No, that was in the USA a few years ago. You can't sell candy in the USA. You can't flip candy. Like, I can't go to the local Costco and get one of those big fuck family packs for super cheap. Boo. Blame myself. Yep. Your team of anti-vaxxers died first. One of your representatives died first. Pretty sure you need a vendor's license to do that. But what if I okay, so what if it's this? I'm not selling the food. I'm selling the experience of me burping. And you can pay, and then I'll burp on you. I can burp and then blow it at you, something like that. And then you get a cookie or a pack of cookies that comes with it. If you want to scam people, you need a license. Son of a bitch. I skip the middleman and buy my stuff from the source. Yeah. Also, he sold water and soda on hot days and made a lot of money. The tax man cometh. They're like, you can't sell stuff without filing your taxes. No scamming me. Get him. Get him. I wasn't that smart when I was homeless. Yep, you should have just been scamming. There's no way to track you. And they don't care that when the homeless break like certain laws because you're homeless. I don't know how they do things in Canada. In Canada dry. Something like that. The guy who took 60 vaxes got 60 placebos. Actual cope, I've heard. Jesus Christ. There's no there's no way someone took 60 vaccines. Who the fuck took 60? You told me to buy everything. Everything's down. Everyone hold the line. Hold the door. Hold the door. Hold the door. Hold the line. Yeah, Miss Marketscape has made me over 50 mil, so get good. Pog. Honestly, I've lost money. I don't invest in anything because I don't want it to be like I'm manipulating market or anything like that. So, in the grand scheme of things, I too have lost money. We're all in this together. Misery loves company, they say. And what they don't tell you is that come penny, yeah, now I'm saying it slow for you so you can understand what a come penny is. Gross. Walk around all day and do nothing? Eat food at church. That's poggers. That's why it's like you need a society and a religious society. Because then you know you're like, yeah, you're in the church and you're homeless. You're in a safe area. You're in a safe, good area, right? Like that's... Coming pennies. Blah, blah, blah. When I was homeless, I did a lot of dumpster diving. Ooh. I can't rightfully say I've ever been without a home. I guess so, actually, in a weird way. I've hung out. I've done some hanging out. Some long hangouts. Yeah. I've done some long hanging out. I guess technically in a weird way, yes. Yes. I never claimed to be good. Same. That was part of my meta-analysis understanding of starting to make content. Because I'd be like, man, people are going to hate me and people are going to be like, you suck. And I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. I do suck. I'm not claiming to be like No Monkey or anything like that. The moment I try to claim anything like that, then it's like, yeah, then that comes with the territory of the internet. People are going to rage. People are going to be like, my boss just fucked my wife. I got to go leave a hate comment on Yamish's video. Meh, meh. Yeah. My kids want to stay with fucking my bitch of an ex-wife, and my family hates me now. I know what I'll do. I'm gonna leave a hate comment on this guy's video. Yeah, yeah. Damn, salute to that person. They're probably dead now. What? Most people, we are gonna die. Most. Some of us don't. What? Come in pennies? Sussy. Actually met a guy who was also dumpster diving, and we were best friends for a few years. Jesus Christ. Is that the misery-loving company thing, or is that just like guys being dudes? Bros broing down a little. Bro down. Bro mean. Okay. Oh, we're still not at 55. I haven't been looking. I was hoping I would look up and be at 55. In my 2KC, we're going to get the harmonized orb. If I can get 2KC. We'll see if I can even get that far. But then he joined a cult, and I haven't heard from him since. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Don't join the cult. Honestly, it's only worth it when you're the cult leader. Because it's basically like shitty communism. You have to do all of this work. You have to let this random guy fuck your wife. No. I want people to do the work for me, and I want to fuck their wives. So, like, I see the vision with a cult, but, like, the cult necklace. But, like, I have to be leading it. Revenge is so sweet. Yeah, it is. I know I'll probably get probation now that it's proven that people were shooting at me. Jesus H, that's terrifying. And were haters. And I just kept laughing at them. Now they're all going down for conspiracy. Jesus H, what part of town are you in that? Yeah, it's just like... Yeah, the shootings and stuff. That's terrifying. All right, we got our 50. My friend did acid and stole drugs a few years later. His face was unrecognizable. My friend did acid and stole drugs. Drugs from drug dealers? Or from a pharmacy? I guess drug dealers if his face was unrecognizable. Or was it unrecognizable because he got, like, so high and strung out? Me and this guy would stay up till sunrise, sitting at the campfire talking about conspiracy theories all summer. Just painfully sober on an 8-ball of cocainous and cigarettes. What? Nightmare. Damn Daniel. Did I literally run out of charges in that kill? Hold on. One of my brothers snuck acid into rehab and only got caught because his roommate took some and started freaking the hell out. Lame. Pussy. Pussy. Lame. I don't know, Yamis. I don't do drugs. Just knew because he always stole stuff. I see. Drugs are bad, okay? I used to get like 40k for these, I swear. Blood rune. Are blood runes through the damn roof? They are. Oh my god, I thought it was... I forgot. It's 2 runes, not 1. Good luck at Fosani's. Thank you, thank you. Surely the drop is incoming. Psychoactive drugs and weed are the only drugs I'm all for. He said, the only drugs I'm interested are in the drugs. And then I'd like to pair them with some drugs. Oh, small town life, boy Yamis. When you the most badass in the city and everyone hate on you because you've been beating ass since 7, over 24 years. I'm just waiting to see if IG appeal goes through so I can brag. I see. He's like, yep, I'm doubling, quadrupling, quintupling down. He's like, they wanted to shoot at me before. Just wait. Just wait. I'm gonna rub it in their fucking faces. Honestly, respect. Respect. What? Yeah, it's like a burger or chicken he would put in his bags and it would get moldy. He would steal a burger or chicken and it would get moldy? What the fuck is happening? Yeah. What in the literal fucking Sam hell is going on? Do one of these. Do one of these. I need more combo feed for the next run. I'm getting a Hedache as well. This is not good. Lol. He says, not me for the replay. I've done meth a couple of times. Not me. And that was fun, but I'm good after that. Honestly, to have the testicular fortitude to know to draw the line. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like that shit probably wouldn't be amazing. I hung out with some meth heads while I was homeless. Trying to think. Meth heads. Yeah, probably a bunch of people that did meth that just didn't know. Bomber clout. Why is it not running? Run. Oh my god, my wrist popped terribly. Yes, steal a burger in front of people. Like, what the frick? What do you mean steal a burger in front of people? Like, you would go to the store and steal raw ground beef? Or he would order the thing from McDonald's and just like, arr! And run the fuck away? Or like, what the hell does steal a burger mean? He was kidnapping Americans. Oh my god. Funny people who do strange things. Better than cable TV. Okay, I see. I see. I'm seeing the vision. Vision. Okay, so if someone leaves food on a table, he will lift it and store it in a bag. Is that stealing? I've been stealing this whole time. That's like really funny to me for some reason. Like, wait a second, I went to the bathroom and now my burger's gone. People have to like worry about people spiking each other's drinks and stuff. And he's like, no, I'm eating your fucking food. That's fucking hilarious. And people could see him do it. He said, I don't give a fuck. This is about me having Din Din. That's like really funny to me of all the things. Stealing food. Was it because he was addicted to thievery, or was it because he just like needed food? Well, I put furniture in the cart and then walked right out of Walmart door without paying. Fucking legend. What? No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Furniture in the cart. What? Taking full-on furniture. Whole ass furniture he was taking. No, don't do that. Don't. That's like super not good. And that you're a bad guy now. No. Oh, I should have waited. Bum bada bum bada bum 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 bum. Oh god, we tanked it. We literally just tanked it. But we got hit by the rain. It still counted as a hit, but we tanked it. That's wild. That is wild. Getting hit by that one. It's crazy what you can do in a busy store and not get caught. Hey, someone's got to do it. Well, maybe not, but someone's gonna do it. Might as well be you. Just kidding. No, don't do that. No. Yeah. So I think you're right. Addicted to stealing. I imagine it's fan-fucking-tastic. But don't do that. That's bad. I said no. I mean, those people are rich, so well done, Jack. Yeah, the Waltons. They're seriously gonna miss the furniture that they'll never notice is missing. But it's not about that. It's about the principle. These people have stuff and you want it. So take it. No! And I should have attacked the boss. I wasted 4 ticks. I'm officially the worst player in the game now. This is everyone else's fault but mine, naturally. Damn, we were speed running and then I just started blacking out. This is the last one. Did it switch? It has switched. Perfect. Oh, I didn't have the right necklace on. Pretend like I just actually wanted to do some limit testing, a DPS calculating. Christ in the heavens. All right, did we get a speed time there? 6:38. I could feel it, and I messed up so much. 6:38. Imagine if I could do them this consistently at this speed. This would actually be a feasible boss. Instead, my 11-minute KC is just not doable. Within 6 minutes. Yeah, I wasn't anywhere near. I think I could have gotten 6:25 with like my mess ups. All right, I'll never do Can't Wake Up. I'll have to do that off of the stream probably. Six minutes, man. Oh, did I do? I can do this one. It's just not taking dumb damage. It literally is perfect. I was gonna say this is like the perfect Fosani, and that's literally what it fucking is. Okay. Police! No, I'm not a kleptomaniac. He said I am a pyromaniac. Yeah. Yeah. Look at these chads. Ban this guy. You're getting better? Yes. I'm ascending. My penile is ascending. It's going upwards. What is that? That's a 19. 6 more KC and then we get the teleport. I really want to shave my head again. I'm looking over at like my monitor with the OBS and it's just like I see the hair coming in. There's something so liberating about being actually fully bald. I did plan on, hopefully we're going to get 2 KC at least. Go ahead and you put you there. This and this. One of them. Couple of these. Gabagool. Gabagoolio. That'll go there. You can go there. All right, back into the pile. That. 2 more of these. 1 of these. 5. Yeah, that means you really have to do like 5 perfect ones because I'm going to have to bring a shit ton of prayer. A shite ton of prayer. Enough to last 30 minutes in here, basically. I'm literally going to have to bring 8 more. 8 more. More! Is that Ronnie Rooney name from Ronnie Radke? No. Now I have to look up what Ronnie Radke is. Oh my god. Wait, did you comment this on one of these videos before? I swear I've looked this feller up. Tis not. It's just a sheer autism of wanting to have Rooney in my name. You know what I probably should do, now that I'm thinking about it? Because my hardcore is my name. And I've just been too lazy. It's like, it'll cost me 4 bonds? 5? 4? It'll cost me a few bonds because I have to change my name twice on my hardcore. I could do that right now. And then I can give my name to this one. To my main. I need 500 mil before I do any of that. Let's pretend like we didn't even mention any of this. Never happened. Yeah, that was you. I know that was you. Ban him. Banned him. It's short for give him a bandage. Or employ him in a band. We're going to go for the speed run again. We're just going to make sure we hit, yeah, like around 50 every single time. See? We just activated this weapon, so. One more hit. Kill it. Man, we lose a tick because we have to remove the pregnancy. This feels much slower. We were pacing the fuck out last time. Pacing the fuck out. Bah! I was supposed to come in here and have a spellbook swap. Vengeance. I was supposed to vengeance. Got someone killed, so I logged out, I think. How did that... What? Go on. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna activate this weapon again. That's the wrong one. Oop. All right, activate the weapon again. All right, hit it for 60 and then 40. 0 is fine. That's also what we would have accepted. I ran to him in the God Wars. Whoop-ah! Hid, then logged out near him. Legend. He lured all the stuff over to him. I ran onto the thing. Fucking legend. I have to do one of these. Ooh, thank God we escaped it. Alright, the speed run's not happening on this one. I can already feel it. It just wasn't there. Should I try it with the shadow? No, no, nar, nar, nar. All right, that one's ascending to heaven, at least that one. We lost all of these bloody ticks in it. Hopefully it was a hardcore Iron Man that you got killed. That would be pretty cool. Right, hit a 50. 48 naturally. Rawl did the rest. That's literally the lyrics to the song. One more attack, and then it explodes out of me. It healed it, bastard. A sexplosion. I don't know if they got him, but very good chance he got attacked. Die, die, die. I do feel bad. Well, don't. If it was meant to be, it was meant to be. That one's gonna ascend to heaven. This is bullshit. Hit it, hit it, hit it big. Oh, naturally, yes. Hit it for less than 1 with the thrall to finish. That's got to be 7 minutes and something. 6:44. That was still close. We were trying to talk it down. Let me take my Zamarakian brewskis. My spoils, as they say. Oh, these give prayer, but they take your health away. Hmm. Huh. Big drop in coming in for the yams. 10 Zamorak brewskis. We're getting lit. We're getting lit. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for the 25 because that's the combat achievement and that's the thing. Hope you get something good. 20 kills is rough. You've been here a while. Yeah, it's been. Whoa. I'm probably not even gonna get the 25 in the stream. I'm gonna be getting off here shortly. But yeah, it's really hard for me to do this. Really hard. If I was just like playing and not like glancing over or anything and stuff like that, I'd be doing much better, but can't do that. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. I'm going to bring the shadow and just the shadow. And if I feel like I need health, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Good. What? It rains. It pours. I just dozed off for a minute. Please, get some rest. Get some rest. It's EP time. It's about to be 5 a.m. for me. It's getting to a point where this is definitely not good for the health. Rado? A Tumekins Rado. Has anyone stalked Odablock's bank? Because allegedly he got the items back from Eevescape, or he got items from Eevescape that Eevescape was investing in. I'm sure some autist has, like, where Oda's like, all right, let me take this out of the bank, and then someone saw, oh my god, it was cock rings! Something like that. It pours. It rains. It pours. All right, Shadow, don't you fuck me. Okay, we got charges. Rado. I gotta redo Leviathan. It's not hard. It's pray correct, avoid lightning, hide behind rock. Enrage, hide, and white thing. Yes, yes. Yeah, as long as you just keep stunning it, it's not that bad at all. I was thinking the other day, I need to go do the Whisperer before Family Bitcoin comes and claims his thing, because I really want the last quartz from the Whisperer. And like, as I was thinking that, he's like, hey, do you remember me? I was like, son of a bitch, this guy's fucking, we summoned him. That's kind of wild. But it's okay. I need to be a big yam. I need to use my own items. I need to grow up. Plus, Venator Bow is down big. I almost want to do like a 500-hour Vorkath grind. Good time zones to all. I go sleep. Have a good now. Have a good night out there, Captain Jack Farrell. To the collective subconscious to project my inner thoughts. Have a good sleepy. Have a good now, Captain Jack Farrell. One of my clanmates sold Oda a 3rd age pick last week, and we had a big old drop party at the clan hall. Holy shit, that's wild. That's wild. How much did he get for it? Your clanmate, how much was paid for it? Did you guys make like generational wealth? That makes me think. Maybe I'll check on my status of my clues. I've got a raging clue. All right, activate Soul Reaper Act. Holy Soul Reaper activate. No? Okay. No, it's fine. I didn't want you to activate. A 500-hour Vorkath grind sounds worse than going to jail. Well, send me to RuneScape jail. I'd rather have that. I would take Rooney jail any day of the week. Shadow. It's just not as good. I feel like the Sang Staff is just better. I'm like hitting much higher. Getting that +8 when I heal. How dare you? That was my only solution, was to go stand in the friggin' thing. Stupid game. Long range. $9 bill it was sold for. Holy Schmidt. That's wild. I'd be freaking the fuck out if I came into 9 bill. All right, activate. Holy Spirit Craptivate. Bought Sunf. It's cheap at the moment for good AFK agility. Sunfire armor? That like the what's it called? You bought the prayer stuff? What's Sunf? Like a play on words of MILF. What do you do when you get that much money? I would be complete. I would be able to buy everything. I would have all the items, and then I would probably jork off. There'd be no other option. Ah! Why did it drag me? Oh, because it's friggin' dead. Yeah, that's actually nuts. Yeah, 9 bill is... I feel like I've made a mistake doing this. I should go do my clues. I've got a raging clue in it. Hello, meet the missus. I've got a raging clue in it. Sunfire, yes, okay, makes sense. Douche! Not gonna lie, in TOA trio with randoms, this guy pulled a shadow and split me 200 mil. It's wild. Only 200 mil! What? I upgraded from Blood Moon with Trident to full Virtus and Iac with Confliction. That's a wild upgrade. Wild upgrade. Blue Moon. Blue Moon, not Blood Moon. Makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, I updated my melee gear for fucking... I updated my... Yeah, I traded my melee gear into magical gear. It's douche. Oh my god. Yeah, this one, the shadow is just not the play. It's just simply, I think without the magic gear and the heart and the stuff like that, it's just stupid. Stupid, stupid. The weapon is stupid. Fuck them. I have to do this. Hit the boss. Hit the boss. Hit the boss. Hit the boss. Oh my god. Harmonized orb. Death runes. Death runes. Getting a third age pick is basically hitting the lottery. Yeah. I'd almost want to hit the lottery IRL instead. Almost. Almost. I'm on the verge of caving in, I'd goon my fucking cock. Something like that. Man, is this loot not abysmal? 21 kills. I've died 873 times. How long was that? 801. Yeah, no. Goodbye, Shadow. Goodbye. Shadow is calling my name. Sleep is calling my name. Good now, Yamas. I gotta eat. Have a good now, Iced Fat. Have a good now. I believe that probably is gonna be it for me as well. That was a short, quick one, but I do believe I'll be back on in a little. In a few hours, something like that. I don't entirely know. But yep. Yes. There will be more Rooney. I'll have to do a TOA or something later and stuff, and we'll get it done. A drop is coming. We can't have no dopamine release. GG, thank you, GG. Have a good now, buddy. Thank you. Rubbing the head for good luck, the Buddha. See you, bro. Good luck. Thank you. Ye as well. Good luck with the endeavors, with baby, with wife, with life. But yes, I am off for the now. Have a good now. Yeah, and happy scaping. Have a good now, Mr. Tyler Walker 804, Mr. Andy Games Old Shula, the one and only Pepe 54329, the Iced Fat, the E-Lion, the Eli on. Have a good now, everybody. W Stream, thank you. Yes, W Stream as well to you, Mr. Tanner. Have a good now. Damn it.